Hey everyone, April here. Today we're doing a Transformers Age of the Primes figure review, and this time it's Prima Prime from the 13. And it's a Voyager class figure, and only 20 steps to transform it. Cool. Now, you can see the box is a little bit messed up here. Even has like a hole up there. It's all like caved in looking. Yeah, I just happened to be at Walmart walking around, and I wasn't ever going to get this guy at first, because I've seen him pre-orders and everything on Hasbro, but I was like, I'm not interested. But because I was walking down the aisle and I saw it there and it was the only one I didn't have, I let my impulses take over and I got him. But now I'm thinking, I'm going to get all the primes. I might as well. Something to go for, like a goal. Turn it here, you just get 3 of the primes. Over here, you get a close-up. And then the back. And again, 20 steps. It shows his sword here. And he has a matrix in him. What is that? That can't be the matrix of leadership, is it? Maybe it is. I think it is the matrix of leadership. It looks exactly the same as Optimus has. Just different colors, that's all. Well, it's silver or gray, one of the two. With the blue. I guess the blue in the center is normal? I don't know. But I like that sword. And I do like it. It reminds me of like a something NASA would have on the moon or something, But let's go ahead and open it and take a closer look. Alright, here's Prima Prime out of his package. And instructions. So we get that nice, I like this color blue. It's kind of like a teal almost. But very cool. And there was really nothing that had to be done taking them out of the box, which has been a thing lately. I've noticed with the last few series, you take them out, you have to do a little bit here and there, stuff in the back maybe has to be moved around, but no, he's pretty good. Alright, for accessories, so we have the Star Saber blade. I love the clear blue on this. And we got the silver paint going around. Then we have the Star Saber hilt. Just pop that on. Yay! And we also have the Matrix of Leadership. Nice blue in the middle, silver all around it. And this action go on the hilt here. So that's pretty cool. So we can have it in his hands, or he could put it on the side of his back right here. And he can put it on either side, doesn't matter. And Matrix Leadership goes right inside the chest. And if you hear this cat meowing, she's just very happy because she never gets to come down here. Alright, so Prime or Prime. That kind of sounds like something Stan Lee would come up with. First and last names always have the same letter with his characters. Reed Richards, Bruce Banner. Jesus. But yeah, so him. He is mainly this kind of off-white, kind of like a gray. And he's got gray, silver, some blue. I love the blue accents on him. His legs have a little bit. His chest, I like the chest pieces. It kind of looks like spaces in between ribs. He's got some more blue here in the shoulder area. I love that, how that's like metallic blue. We got clear blue for windows. We have quite a bit of waffling on the back of the legs. It's okay, I guess. I mean, gotta be somewhere, I guess. Arms, no waffling. And blue eyes. Now, one thing is, when you move him around, yeah, his chest area moves like that. And also the back comes apart a little too easy. Alright, so we can go over some articulation with this guy. So, we got the head, and go around. You can look up. And he doesn't really have a head tilt, like a millimeter here and there doesn't really count. We got the arms. They can go all the way around. They can go up to about 90. The shoulder piece here is movable, separate on its own. And I kind of like how when you go like this, it kind of just goes into the ear area perfectly. I don't know if that's part of the transformation or not, it looking like that, but I just liked it. Yeah, so the arm, shoulder area goes up, but it's not supposed to. It's supposed to stay in. But like I said, this part separates a little too easily. So, yeah, you'll notice that coming apart on you quite a bit. So the arms again, we can rotate the bicep area, single jointed elbow. He gets past 90. And the hands will rotate. Fingers don't open, the arm or hand doesn't really move anywhere, it just rotates. We got the waist. It will not go all the way around on its own. You can get to about here. Past 90, but still. Now, you can pry the back a little bit to get it to go all the way. But that, you know, puts stress on things, and it's not supposed to be. Let's get his arms up. So these little parts go up. You can spread the legs. Past 180, just a tiny bit. Tiny, tiny bit. Forward, 90. Back, nah, this thing gets in the way. Now, rotating the legs, that's something I do have a problem with. I mean, I don't mind the waist not being able to go all the way around, but the legs, I mean, I don't really care, but it's just the way it's set up. You know, it has like that whole leg piece here is supposed to rotate around in. One, trying to rotate it all the way, it doesn't want to, unless it undoes the leg pieces, but then it doesn't go back to normal, and you gotta like, And then sometimes they actually disconnect. This will pop right out when you're trying to rotate it. It's happened a few times on me while I was playing around with it. So we got the knee, again, single jointed. We get a 90. And then the feet will go, I know it doesn't look like much, but it goes up. But it goes in. Let's turn him into his vehicle, which is a Cybertronian armored lunar truck. So, that's pretty cool. Yeah, transform him, take a look at it. Alright, his Prima Prime in his vehicle form. Pretty cool. Not bad. Yeah, I could definitely imagine this being something like a lunar lander type vehicle. And you can see he has his sword right here. Now, it wasn't bad putting together. There's some things that are like, like the wheels here. They kind of go off. They're not the way they should be. So it was pretty nice. And you could also put the weapon on the front here like this if you wanted to. And lastly, he has his hover mode, which looks very weird. Because, I mean, look at that. You would think they would be flat, the wheels, but no, that's the way the... Because this is straight on the body of the vehicle, and this slants. So that's why it looks like that. Alright, well that's just been my review of Prima Prime, one of the 13, from Transformers Age of the Primes. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. And as always, you all have yourselves a good one, and I will see you later.